Hey up everyone, this is the Yorkshire Panda back on Enigmatica 6, and today is going to be a little continuation. You can see I've got a couple of cows over there because we are going to need a lot of books when we come to enchanting. And as we talked about last time, today we are looking at industrial foregoing. So I have marked out an area here. So our ferro lantern here goes just behind this chunk border here. So that is where we're going to build our first mobs, basically mob spawning with a couple of those spawners that we've got. It's going to be a little bit manual to start with, but we have got a way of automating the spawners using things like Apotheosis and Enigmatica of all things, but we will come to that. For now, industrial foregoing. So let's get on to our guidebook here. Here we are, industrial foregoing. So the first thing we need is one of these pity machine frames, which we are going to need a couple of those. So let's get a few. We can get more advanced machine frames, but we need a few more things before that. Our first goal of the day is plastic. So let's pop those in there. Let's take one into my inventory. A bit of iron. Right, the first thing that we need is one of these, a fluid extractor. So, like we said, press A, let's pop it into here. And we need stone. Let's see if we've got a little bit of... No, I wonder, does limestone work? Or is it cobblestone? Yeah, it might have to be cobblestone. In fact, let's go back here. Let's see if it'll... Yeah, for some reason it's pulling in red rock, but I think cobblestone will work. Problem is, I don't have any cobblestone. That's strange. No, I don't have any cobblestone. I have had this running for a while, and I wonder if that's just pulled too much cobblestone over. Might need to refine that a little bit. I think we need to switch this back on again. There we go. Do you know, there's plenty of caves under here. I bet that's where the zombies are coming from. But how much iron have we got now? Yeah, a fair bit. Let's grab a couple of these. I am, with our newly found ender pearls, going to make a couple of teleporters, I think, but let's see if this works. Haha! Let's clear that. Now, fluid extractor, here's one I prepared earlier. You pop a tree, an oak log, or any log in front of it, and what it will do is slowly sap out all of the latex that's inside the log. Now, these are easy enough to automate. All you need is a block placer, something to keep replacing this block. You can use create, you can use industrial foregoing, but I had this running a little while because it is really, really slow. Without power, with power, it's much quicker. But even then, I'm getting 2 millibuckets per operation. That's took a while to fill up that much. But with that, we've got our fluid extractor, Now we need our latex processing unit. So we've got all of these. All we need is a bucket of water and a bucket of latex. So we'll get the latex from there. We'll get a bucket of water. Really need to sort out that infinite water source around here. But there we get a bucket of water from there. And let's get it here. So latex processing unit. So request the bits, pop our bucket of latex and our bucket of water, and we have a latex processing unit. So we'll pop this here. As with, I've not this, most machines, you can set the direction at which they push and pull from. So I've got this pushing out the top, so it goes into the tank. So if I set the input to pull, that's going to pull from that tank. It needs power, so I'm just going to keep it here for now. If I need to, I could just pop the tank on top. And then we also need water. So let's, just for the sake of simplicity, let's build another tank, shall we? What I'm going to eventually do... I need a couple of buckets. You know what? Oh, do you know what? I didn't need buckets. The game was lying to me. Right. Let's go to sleep to get rid of these phantoms. I have popped to bed here. I have tried the magic mirror we found last time. And yes, it takes you back to the bed. So, yeah, got that sat there just to make it a bit easier. And let's get under here. When I do come to automating this, I'm going to have... Oh, yeah, let's get rid of that. I'm going to have an infinite water source that I can just use to keep this processing unit going. It's probably not going to need too much latex because some of the machines will be replaced with much more efficient ones through the mods, but there are some machines like the enchanting ones that went through last time that we do want to get set up. So for now, let's just get this tank popped on top, and we'll set the water to pull from the top. There we go. And this should be working its way through, and we get tiny dried rubber. 9 tiny rubber makes the dried rubber, cooks the dried rubber to get plastic. And again, this could take a while. So while that is going ahead, let's see what we get out of our... Oh, it's going to take a while, but we can at least get a head start. That was fortuitous. Right, let's get that in there. Let's just drop these in there for now as well. So, this next challenge, we are going to need the dissolution chamber for some of our more advanced machines, which requires some plastic, a diamond gear, some buckets and a frame. So, we'll pop our dissolution chamber up there. Conveyor belts work pretty much like the conveyors from industrial engineering. Place them down, transports, well, as it says there, items and entities, like not unlike the IE belts. They can be coloured, and you can coordinate them and set them up in certain ways. Not really going to need those. I've got other ways of getting things done. I'm just going to take those to get rid of them. Some of these tools come in handy. Some of them are very powerful, like the Infinity Drill is very powerful when it's fully upgraded. As the Infinity Backpack, not actually use one of those, so that may be an interesting play at some point, but far too complex to get with at the minute. We are going to need pink slimes, so for that we need a mob slaughter factory. Let's see if we've got everything. Can we just make one straight away? No, because we need a couple of iron swords. We need a couple of iron axes. I've got to admit, it's not like as fast and responsive as what a refined storage setup would be, but I do love these pretty pipes for a cheap, easy. Oh, we need the golden gate. Of course, we need plastic, don't we? So let's just get. Oh, a golden gear or a bronze gear. We don't have bronze, but we have gold, so we'll do that for now. And then we need our plastic, which... ta-da! We've got some there. So, mob slaughter factory. Let's get this built. And... there we go. Now, what we could do in now is things to slaughter to get our pink slime. This is where our mob spawning site over there will come in handy. So, does it tell us what we've got in the box? We've got a good couple of spawners here, and yeah, what we do need is power. So for now, just going to make another one of those solar panels. We have stuff? No, we need the panes and we need a basic capacitor, so they're easy enough. We can make plenty of those. Oh, do you know what? I were a little too quick, weren't I? No, don't need that, don't need that. Do you know what? I'll make another one just for good measure. And what was the other thing we needed? Ah, yeah. 3 of these. Do you know what? I think pretty soon we are going to get on with actually building the more advanced things from power. It is something I'm planning on going to do sooner rather than later. Just because I'm getting to the point now where power is going to start becoming an issue. It's not too bad at the minute. We've got the solar panels on here. We've got the Furnace here. It's not using a lot, and we have got. Ooh, how much coal do we have actually? 772. And push come to shove, with this, coal coke burns for a lot longer than coal as well. So, we could even end up with a lot more power than that. But for now, let's get here. Oh, do you know what? I forgot the pink slimes. We need a tank as well. And I'm always opening those doors, forgetting that I've got the scanners on them. So, quick tank. Got a couple of buckets. There we go. Now, I have got a couple of cows up here, which, do you know what? I'm going to start breeding now as well. I'm going to name tag a couple just so that I've got like a primary lot. I've got named after my granddad's 2 cows that I used to have. We got McDonald and we got Wimpy. So they're going to be our main 2, and I'm going to hopefully lots and lots and lots of babies coming off of that, and in turn lots of food, lots of leather, and hopefully lots of enchanted books that'll be coming soon as well. So that is the wrong way. We need you to face that way. We'll put your solar panel on top. Go, and chuck the fluid tank in there for now. Excellent. So we'll switch off for now. Run with redstone. There we go. And if I was to click this button, it shows you where the factory will work. Now, in this mod, you can get range add-ons. These will add range to the working area. So if you're building like a farm or a mob slaughter or the mob crusher or anything like that, to increase the range you do need these, and to make these you do need the dissolution chamber, and which do believe 27 dried rubber, so that gets us only 3 more rubber. Yeah, plastic can be a pain to come by. We have got a fair bit more latex left, so water's the strangle point, but what I'm going to do underground, between episodes, I'm going to refine this, make it a little bit more automatic, stick some drawers and things with it, so it is going to get better. Now, for now, let's have a look. We need a diamond gear, which is easy enough. We have got a few diamonds left. In fact, let's see, how many diamonds do we have? 14. So, definitely going to need more, and we need 2 buckets, which I didn't mean to get rid of that. So we get 1 of those. You need do it again. Might as well send up those parts. We'll put that in, and we have a dissolution chamber. So we'll pop this here. Now, if we want to make a, I don't know, that one, I think that's the iron. Yes, we need 4 nuggets, 2 glass planes, 2 redstone dust, and a bucket of latex. If I was to do that, I could take a bucket of latex straight out of there, pop it into there. We need 4 iron nuggets. What was the other thing? Couple of redstone and a couple of glass panes. Stick that back on there. There we go. Now, there is probably a way to automate this. I've not come across it yet, but I suppose it's something we'll figure out. But as you can see, working away. Yes, this is what I mean by we just generate enough power to cover what we're doing, but we could do with extra sooner. Very soon. And there we are. We've got our first add-on. So I'm just going to quickly go to sleep. There we go. We're going to, at this point I realise I should have probably stayed awake. So if I was to pop this add-on in there, as you can see, come on, see if we can get these zombies to die in here. Did that kill them? Ah, no it didn't. But hate these things. But that is it. We've got this now all set to go. So let us, mean, there's loads of pigs and sheep up here, so let's see if we can just lure some of these unsuspecting creatures to their demise. So wheat for the sheep, carrots for the pigs. And again, still haven't built myself a door. At least not on this side. I have got the idea for a door using create. So there is a door coming. For now. Do you know what? I think I did this last time, didn't I? There we go. We want that in there. We want a tank in there ready to go. And we want our solar panel on top. And then here piggies, here sheep. They just disappear. Here, Mr. Sheepy Sheep. Hello. Bye-bye. And you can see that going to here. We've got pink slime. And we've got liquid meat. The liquid meat is effectively, well, liquid food. So if I go to here, you can have buckets of liquid meat. You can fill slots with it. The main reason for it is this thing here, the meat feeder. Whilst this is in your inventory and it's full of liquid meat, it will feed you the meat. Yes, it sounds gross, but do you know what? It's free food. So I wish it had picked up the slime though, but let's see if we can lure some more unsuspecting creatures. Eyes, here we go. Just watching the minimap for them to disappear. Oh no, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Baba, white sheep, have you any wool? Who cares? I'm just after you for your meat. Ha! We have a bucket of slime. There we go. Oh, again, this is just cheap and dirty. Show you how it is. I am going to build a more automated version using our lovely cows over there. In fact, no, do you know what? I'm going to use it building the mob spawner. That way, I can switch between mob crushing, mob killing, and pink slime gathering. But we have our pink slime. Now, oh, I didn't realise the pack actually gave you the meat feeder. Oh, that is excellent. So, is that taking it from there? Yes, it has. So that is now 60 millibuckets of meat. Oh yeah, I'm fully green. I've eaten nothing but bread for a while. So, yeah. Normal person, I'd be massively fat right now, but where were we? Oh yes, so we've got our dissolution chamber. Let's see if that gets so interesting. We've got our add-ons. So we've got a couple more pity frames, a bit more dried rubber that can go straight into the furnace. Some dark glass, that could be useful. And oh, some of those conveyor belts. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll show you how these work. Don't need power, don't need redstone. And you can even turn corners with them. Nice, simple, basic, relatively expensive, depending on how quickly you can make the plastic. But yeah, do you know what? For free, I might think of something to do with them. So we're just going to throw those back in there for now. And I might as well get some more. And what we'll do is we'll use this some of this latex, make some nether bricks, and we'll make ourselves a simple machine frame. Oh, and then we go and get one from a random drop. That is perfect. And some more dried rubber. See, not all of these have quests, but the ones that do, it's worth doing, because that's just sped things up quite a bit. So, here, plant fertilizer, if you put bone meal into it, if you put industrial fertilizer, which you can make through this as well, it'll start bone mealing plants, grows quicker, you can make a really rapid fire farm with that. Yeah, we don't want that. What we want is a mob crusher. Books, plastic, golf, all those are nice. It's just that advanced machine frame that we need. And we make that with netherite. Well, that slammed the brakes on that rather quickly. Go down here. These are a bunch of the generators that we can make as well. Let's see. With those pity frames, what can we make? So, just get those back out for a second. So, the pity frames will get us baby separator, fluid extractors, which we've got there, fluid collectors, lattice processing unit, mob slaughter factory, which we've got, generator, dissolution chamber, which we've got, the block placer. So, yeah, we can nicely automate the latex now. Animal feeder, so we could go about automatic breeding. The water condenser sports recreator. Now these sewage, I'm going to come back to the sewage in just a second. Block breaker, plant gatherer, so automatic harvesting. Animal rancher, that is for if you've got cows, it will milk them. If you've got sheep, it will shear them. So you can set up an auto wool, auto milk as well. A couple of reactors, the plant sower for planting your seeds. And the simple frame will get me mob detector, a couple more generators, the laser drill, but we've got to wait before we get to that. The marine fisher, that might be interesting actually. Because that, you pop it in the water, it will automatically fish for you. But there are certain things you can get from fishing that are rather powerful. I mean, it doesn't show you what it'll drop here, but you can get an awful lot from fishing. Now, sewage, where are we? So, in your sewer, if you pop your sewer beneath things like your cow farms and everything, you'll get sewage. You can process that sewage. So if you were to, let's have a look at one of these. There we go. So a sewage composter will turn that sewage into fertilizer. And what was the other one? The other machine? There we go. And then we've got the sludge refiner. Now, sludge. There we go. Certain machines will give off sludge as a byproduct. So, the plant gatherer. That sludge, if put in your sludge refiner, will kick out a random item. So, soul sand, dirt, clay, gravel, sand, red sand. Especially the soul sand, without going to the nether, that's another item we can get. So, it's a nice way of using that plant farm in order to get other things. Now, don't know if we're going to do the industrial foregoing plant farm or if we're going to do the create one. The create one's going to be a lot bigger, but it's going to look quite cool. Especially if you get to use in tracks. The industrial foregoing one's a lot more compact. I can bung that underground. Don't need to see anyone and get it automated that way. What I think I will do, between the episodes is I'm going to build my mob spawner over there. Get it all set up with the mob slaughter factory. I'm not going to be able to get as far as the mob crusher yet because I need to go to the nether. So I do think the next episode is going to be going to the nether, which I am really, really... I do not like the nether. I hate the nether with a passion. So what I might do, just to keep it out of the way, is between episodes as well, I'll build my nether portal and get prepared and everything ready. But I might pop it over there. I might build a bridge out into the middle of the lake and build it there, just so that it's out of the way, it's out of sight. And just out of mind. I can deal with it later. But for now, I think that's it. We've got Industrial Foregoing started, progressed quite quickly. Like I say, I'll get these moved downstairs. I'll get this all neatened up. Next episode, we'll go take a look at the nether, and after that, who knows? I think we'll upgrade our power systems because we're able to get blazers. We'll upgrade our Industrial Foregoing so we can get our mob spawners working properly, and we can get on with some magic then, because we should have a near infinite resources when it comes to mob drops, which are probably the hardest part to get. We can then get on with an auto miner. I have gotten I've got two ideas for the auto miner. One of them is ridiculous but looks great. The other one is functional and a lot easier. So we'll probably go for the functional one, but at some point we are going to go crazy and build a ridiculous one. But for now, hit like, hit subscribe, comment away, do your usual thing. You guys take it steady. Have a good one. Bye bye.